Your name?
Donna Novi,
And you're the owner of.
the Pastaria in Los Gatos.
Let me show the name and what you're trying to do here. You have a peace sign with all kinds of power signs. What's that about?
Well, that's about
It's a
showing.
little bit louder.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Go ahead.
Well, that's just that.
What are you trying to say?
We're trying to say that we're all different colors and
Oh,
that
okay.
we are here together,
Uh-huh.
and that we just are here to show that we are in support of
Okay.
everything.
Oh, right on.
And that something needs to happen. Things
Uh-huh.
need to be done.
What do you
We
think
move
needs to
forward.
happen?
Well, I have my own personal ideas, but I think that in the most recent case that happened,
Uh-huh.
I think that there needs to be, it comes from the top, and I believe that there needs to be accountability
Exactly.
in the police department.
Ah.
I don't think that, I think that the police are, most of them are great. I do think that there should, in my opinion, I think they should have a zero tolerance policy.
Exactly.
One thing happens, you know, you're done. Or maybe you're on a year suspension
Yeah.
with some rehabilitation.
Yeah, it should be 3 strikes you're out.
Education. Yeah, I mean,
Just like the 3
yeah.
strikes law.
Yeah, it shouldn't, this should not be allowed to go on for 12, 15, 17.
100
incidents.
years.
Yeah. Oh, and then there's that. But I mean,
Let's talk about that. You're of Italian descent. You're part Italian and you're part Sicilian.
yeah.
And let's talk about the history of the Italians and Sicilians in America.
Well, it's been not,
Up and down, right?
Yeah, has not been easy. But
Italians were lynched,
all kinds of things.
jailed unfairly.
Yeah, prejudiced against. But I mean, nothing compared to the African Americans. You know,
Well, yeah, the slavery.
That's absolutely worse. Like,
Yeah, slavery 400 years.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just the worst. But I think that moving forward, I feel like the marches and the protests, I believe that they have to happen. I feel
Yeah.
like it's part of the healing process.
Yep.
I feel like people are grieving. I feel like it doesn't feel good to be somebody who feels bad for everything that happened. And I think that people are grieving.
Yeah.
And I feel like one of the only things that can help you move forward is to say what you're feeling like that something that you say might make a difference.
Right.
We get one rule changed from this, which we already have had some things changed.
Yep, yep.
And if we can get something else, because for me, it's not about the police department, it's about the actual department that let that go on.
Right.
That department, not every department. And I just feel
It goes
like,
back to you were saying about tolerance.
and I also feel like that profession, just like some other professions, can attract bullies.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
these bullies, they don't always, some of them, they might also be racist, but they could also be wife beaters. They could
Right.
also be just bullying against any nationality or just any
Right.
person, or they might be bullying women. I think that,
And then on top of that, being not only having those problems, but also being a police officer is not it's not an easy job either.
it's true.
So
I think it's kind of like, I equate it with the Catholic Church. It's like, it's not that they believe in pedophilia, obviously, but I think that if you are a pedophile and you happen to like boys, you might end up hiding in the Catholic
Right.
Church.
Yeah, that's a good point.
And I think it's like sometimes bullies hide behind their badge.
Right,
And I
exactly.
think that that's just one of those types of professions. And
Right.
I think that the screening process has to be better.
Right, exactly.
But the accountability has to be like zero tolerance. I really, really, really believe that. And I think that if that had happened, this would not have happened.
So how are you as a merchant? Are you guys the merchants on Los Gatos in Main Street? Santa Cruz Boulevard and Main Street. Are you coming together as a coalition to support the marches that are going to be happening downtown? And are you coming together to how to deal with the situation of vandalism and
Not
police
really.
brutality?
No, I would say I don't necessarily think that we've been coming together, and there's a reason for that.
Why?
Because during COVID, a lot of us aren't here.
Oh, okay.
So a lot of the buildings that are boarded up right here,
Right.
they haven't been here for the whole. So they have not been
Yeah.
operating yet. They're not open. They're not a restaurant.
So there's a lot of turnover,
There's
yeah.
a lot of they haven't been open across the street.
Right,
Like,
right,
nobody's been open, so there's not exactly
A way
there's not
to
an
have a
opportunity
group-
that we're having a group
a
discussion.
consensus, yeah.
But I think that most people are in support of seeing change and wanting
Right.
to have something done. I think that
Because
there's
change
also a
helps
lot of,
everybody.
yes,
Helps the
it
police,
does.
helps the merchants, helps the citizens, helps the community,
Yeah,
everything.
and
We're
I
all
think
part of the same.
yeah, and I think there's a lot of fear, and I
Yeah.
think that people love their town and they don't want to see it get totally destroyed, and
Right.
that doesn't have to happen.
Right.
And I think yesterday was beautiful. It was a great example.
Let's talk about yesterday. What happened yesterday?
Yesterday, the high school girls that
Los Gatos
organized,
High School. Uh-huh.
they organized a march.
Right.
I read about it in advance, like
Huh.
probably
Wow.
Tuesday or Monday.
It's amazing.
I looked it all up. They had all kinds of. They thought of everything.
Right.
Everything, like what they're wearing, where they're going, what things they were going to say. They notified the police.
Right.
They had a path that everybody knew was exactly.
Wow.
It was peaceful.
So
That's how
again,
they wanted
that's
it.
working together with police
Yeah, they
department,
had different-
merchants.
Yes,
Yeah,
and they
smart.
had different religious
Ca-
leaders that
wow.
helped talk to everybody and keep them, keep everything calm and give them some good words of, some hope,
Right,
and
right,
some
right, right.
wisdom,
Huh,
and
wow.
some peace.
That's amazing.
So I thought they did.
Look
a
what we
great
can
job.
do when we work together.
Now Friday,
Yeah.
I think the problem with Friday was that a lot of people didn't realize.
What happened Friday?
Well, it's coming Friday at 3.
Oh.
And I think that's why a lot of things are boarded up right now, is because originally there isn't any information on the flyer that went out, and I think people weren't sure. What does this mean? Like, who's coming? And it listed several cities. They don't know. It's supposed to be a peaceful thing, but there
Right.
wasn't a lot of reference to where that you can go to look up the plan or
Right,
what's going
right.
to happen. And it
Huh.
seemed like it was just going to be a gathering in the town square without a real
Yeah,
agenda.
cohesive.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So we weren't sure what was going to happen. And now I actually did meet one of the girls last night when I
Uh-huh.
was out here closing up at midnight.
Right.
I was at us, and she said that they definitely have notified the police.
Right.
They
Smart.
do want a peaceful one, and they are going to do a little walk. It just wasn't listed on the flyer or any information anybody can do. And I think the walking is important. I think the
Yeah.
marching. I think you feel like
You're doing something.
You said something. You've done something,
Yeah.
rather than being trapped in like one area
Right.
where everybody's just kind of getting riled up with no real.
Yeah.
And then you can go through and show everybody. what
Right.
you're doing.
You can make a statement. Yeah.
So at the moment, like we're open right now.
Right. So you're going to be
not
open. You're deciding right
We're
now.
trying to decide. I'd like to. We talked about having a stand for water and
Oh,
just
wow.
offering people water.
That's
as they go
amazing.
by.
Yeah.
But I think-
Rather than the rosé
yeah, probably won't
slushes.
have this out there. Then.
You don't want to serve the rosé
No,
slush.
probably not. I just think that we'll see what we're just going to kind of see how it goes.
Right.
But it's definitely.
But you're definitely going to be here and
We'll
then,
be
and
here.
then
Yeah.
play it by ear.
Yeah, and I think it's hard. I think a lot of people might think, it's everybody's wealthy down here. Well, we're all just hanging on by a thread right now.
Right.
We just got done with being shut for, what? How many weeks has it been? How many months? Has it been 3 months?
Almost 3 months,
Almost 3
yeah.
months, right? So a lot of us are like one step away from losing everything, and that
Right.
is not a joke. Because a
Right.
lot of us that started businesses, we're not necessarily extremely wealthy to start
Right.
off with. We
Family
we
owned.
work,
A lot of
family-
like
we
the
work
and
all
on
the
the
time.
Andale's family owned.
Yeah, and my girlfriend down the street at North, Hannah,
Right.
she's also an immigrant, and not that I'm an immigrant, but she's an immigrant female
Well, your
business owner,
your
and
family
she's her
your
sole
family
supporter.
your family is immigrants.
Yeah, if
from
her- if something-
Italian immigrants.
Right, but if her family is something, if something happens to a restaurant, she doesn't have anything.
She
to,
can't provide. Yeah.
Right, so family.
Yeah,
she's a
see, that's
provider.
something that protesters need to understand is that the merchants, the shop owners, the business owners, they're just like everyone else. They're trying to make accomplish the American dream, live the American dream.
Right, it's a success story for a lot of people. A lot of even people in Hollywood, there's a success story there,
Right.
right? They didn't all just come
Right.
being born in Hollywood.
That's like with
So-
anything. Yeah.
What I was going to say is that I think that if it's not necessarily the protesters and what their message is, that's nothing to do with what everybody's afraid of. I think it's like, I equate it to when you're a high school kid and you have a party and you shouldn't have
Gets
when your
out of
parents are
hand.
out of town. Your friends are fine normally,
Right.
but it's the people that show up that
Yeah.
are a little older or they're a little bit more
Like
wild.
that you can't control.
You can't control. You don't. They
Like
don't
who
have
are
anything-
those guys over there?
They're not invested in
Yeah,
your family
yeah.
and your house.
Exactly. That's exactly the
So
problem.
that's kind of what I'm worried about. Is just
That's what happened with the LA riots.
right, or people
Yeah.
that don't agree with the message that's happening.
Right,
they
right.
might come down and.
They're just in it for
It's
themselves.
just
Yeah.
who knows what's
Yeah.
going to happen.
Yeah.
So that's why we don't know what's going to happen because we don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
So we're just kind of playing it ear by ear.
Right.
I mean, you're what did I say? Ear by ear, playing it by ear,
Playing it by ear,
moment
yeah.
by moment.
Now we have something in common. Our family are boxers.
Yep.
Come from a boxing family. Can you
Yep.
talk a little bit about that?
My grandfather was a boxer during the Depression. He was a prize fighter.
Wow.
Yeah, and that's just, I mean, being Italian and you
That
didn't
was a
have
way out
that was
of
a way.
poverty.
That was a way. Yep. And
Wow.
that's how he was able to support himself during the Depression.
That's kind of like
Um,
Sonny Liston. Came out of a poverty stricken. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And actually, what's funny is all these years later, my niece became a boxer.
What?
My brother bought a boxing gym.
What?
Yeah, they don't have it anymore, but they had it for a couple years, and
Wow.
she did.
Yeah, it had made a resurgence.
Yep.
Boxing. Yeah.
Yep, she went into quite a few little fights, and she's a little, she's a little 5-foot person.
But she's Italian.
Yeah, she just had something in her.
Right?
Yeah, so I mean, but that's a lot of us have that very similar story here.
Yeah, I'm
Not
noticing that with the
necessarily
merchants.
boxing,
Yeah.
but like a lot of us came from somewhere else.
Right,
It's
right,
America,
right.
right? Melting pot.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much.
No, thank you.
And
I'm hoping for the
I'll be here
best.
tomorrow to support all of you, for the march,
Oh, good.
and
Okay.
quail some of the people that want to get riled. So,
Thank you.
yeah, take care. Thank you so much.
No, thank you
All right,
so
good luck
much.
tomorrow.
Thank you.
Good luck with your business.
Thank you.